Alright, it's late October here in western Massachusetts, and this is my new to me 1975 cb360t mint condition. It's actually not in mint condition. I noticed there's a problem with the front left signal lens, so I'm probably going to get an aftermarket for that. A little bit of rust on the fender that I'll have to take care of. Do a little walk around here of this new project bike. I got this bike from a seller who got it from his buddy at work. It had been sitting in the shed for 10 years and running before that. The engine is seized and obviously no battery. The seat's somewhere else. According to the previous owner, the previous owner's kids got into the right side crank cover. I don't think they monkeyed around at all in there, but I guess I'll find out. It's pretty much completely rusted. Carbs are all there, but these covers are in bad shape. The helmet holder, however, is intact. One of the nice touches here is that all of the screws that were pulled off have been conveniently stored in the battery box, where apparently there's also been a family of mice based on the amount of fur that's in there. So let's see what else we've got. I imagine the rear and front wheels both will need to be replaced, as well as the shocks and pretty much everything else. It's a shot from the back. Because the cranks are seized, I had to loosen up the rear wheel and the tensioner on the right side to get some slack in the chain so I can push it into the back of the barn. So, first success there. What else have we got here? You'll see this this spark plug on the left side. It's not too happy. It doesn't want to get out of there, so I'm going to spray some penetrant and then see what happens. Try to get that out there. It does have the key. Right side there. No title, of course. But there are ways to work around that. Maybe I'll make a video about it. It's got 13,000 miles on the clock. And all the controls seem to be there. Obviously the levers are stuck. Well, actually this lever's okay. It's not doing anything. This one's moving, but the cables are all frozen, so that's the project. So anyway, what's the game plan here? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is check out the serial number, because apparently the cb360t's had a problem with the cam chain tensioner, and I want to check on that to see if that recall work had been done. And if not, I want to check to see if that's the culprit. Also, I'm going to take those spark plugs out and pour a solution of half acetone and half ATF down there and let it marinate for a few days. Try to get the piston loose if that is the issue. And then I'll also get some oil in there. I imagine it's completely dry if these kids took that case off. There's probably no oil in there, so I'll let that marinate in there as well. And then tension up that chain again and see if I can basically rock the bike back and forth and get that piston loose. That's the plan. So I will be making another video trying to document this process. I don't know much about motorcycle maintenance and service, but I do have the service manual and I can read. So fingers crossed this baby will be back after this winter. Stay tuned for another episode. Ciao.